What is up, guys? It is Harley here, and you're probably wondering, if you've just clicked on this video, who is this random person in my subscriptions? Well, pretty much I was One Touch. I've just had a full rebrand to FPL Harley. Obviously Harley's my real name, and I'm doing only FPL style videos apart from when FPL was finished. No, apart from watch-alongs during the Euros, and then when the Euros are finished I might do a career mode or something like that until the Premier League's up, then do FPL videos like that. But thank you guys for all of the subscribers and everything, and all of the support and the comments, the likes, everything over the past few days. It has been unreal. The support has been unreal, and just everything about the channel has been unreal. But I thought I needed a rebrand because the channel art didn't look good, and I wanted it to be more FPL based so people knew that I was definitely an FPL channel. But we're going to get straight into this with episode 3 of rating your drafts. Today we are going to be doing, obviously, rating your drafts for Matchday 3. Real quick, this is my Matchday 3 team. This isn't the final Matchday 3 team that I'm going to have, but this is the team that I'm sticking with right now. But there are still, well, it's past the deadline by the time this video is out to you guys. Well, way past the deadline, but at the time of the recording there's still 2.5 hours until the deadline, so I've got quite a lot of time to make any final changes. But this, I doubt it will get much different from this. If there is, it will be like 3 changes at maximum. Those 4, the keeper, definite. Dumfries, I think, is going to be definite. We'll get the Italy lineup before the deadline. Danielson might change, Marlon might change, but Yaramchuk, Perisic, De Bruyne and Torres are staying in. I doubt I'll make any final changes, but this will be what the team is if I don't make any final changes. With yesterday, I had the Ronaldo and Mbappe captain, which didn't go well, and if I captained Ronaldo, I would have been in such a good position. But pretty much, I am currently sat at 15,498th in the world. You can see it at the top of the screen as well. Join my league as well, it's at the top of the screen. I'm now 6th in the Halsey League. Yeah, hopefully I can get into the top 10k for Matchday 3. It's a bit optimistic. I think it's just, the optimistic part is just to stay where I am and not go down and only go up. But an optimistic, try and get into the top 5 in my league. And the top 1,000 in the FPL Mate League. But yeah, we're going to get into the rating of the teams now. And the first team is by J Wills 40, or Joshua Williams. This is his team on the screen. Now, the first thing that I notice with this guy's team is the fact that his bench, I'm pretty sure, are made up of 4 million players, which means I don't think he knows how the bench system works. And judging by Lukaku captain, I think that also means that he doesn't know that you can change your captain and stuff like that. But that's not how it works. We're going to be judging the team based off of the players themselves. The bench, though, as a start, will probably put the rankings quite lower down because, I mean, they're not even like ones that maybe could play. Nago got some minutes, but he is against Germany, and then Rostovski against Netherlands, Lam against Belgium, Bogdan against Germany. But he's got Hradetsky in goal. Not too sure about how that's going to work based on the fact that he plays against Belgium. Dumfries, I think, is a very good defender that he could have in, probably one of the best defenders. But the question is whether he starts for Netherlands or not, considering the fact that Netherlands are already through to the round of 16. But I've been told that for Netherlands in a 5-back system, Dumfries is probably nailed on, no matter if they're resting players. He's one of those nailed on players. But that's only what I've heard. That could change, and yeah. Zinchenko, I think, is a good Ukrainian option, but I mean, there's probably better Ukrainian options. I mean, Yarmolenko, I mean, that's just one of them. Yaramchuk, maybe. Zinchenko, I'm pretty sure he's blanked for both of the games that he's played, but he's still a decent option in the defence. Spinazzola, I think, is one of those nailed-on ones that you need to have in your team. He may be changed, but you can see before the deadline whether he's going to start or not. Tielemans, I think, is a decent option, but he could have, if he had the money, gone for Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, even someone like Carrasco or someone like that. I think it's a decent choice. Mount has blanked in both of his games. Kane has blanked in both of his games. Foden has blanked in both of his games. I mean, I don't even know if Mount or Foden are going to start the third match. I mean, in my predicted lineup, I don't think Mount's going to start, but I think Foden will. But this week, I mean, if we take another look at my team, I haven't included any English players because it's just so disappointing. I did for this week, but yeah, no English players, very disappointing. Stuff needs to change, and maybe even the manager. But let's get to the rest of the team. Chiesa's a solid choice. Immobile again is a solid choice, and I can't really comment on those because of the deadline. You get to see the team before the deadline. Lukaku is a decent option, however he did blank in Matchday 2, and Kane. I mean, I just wouldn't take Kane. I mean, now that I've said that, now that he's got 2 games that he's blanked, Kane will probably go ahead and score now. He'll probably score a hat-trick now that I say this, because I always jinx these things, sorry my bad. But it's a decent team to start it off. He's got some of the key players that I would recommend you needing for this game week. I mean, bench, I'll probably give it a 6.5 out of 10 for the first one. Now the second team is by LFC_Jaden15. This is his team on the screen. Now this guy gets how the bench system works. Not too sure if he gets how the captain system works, but on the bench he has got Donnarumma in goal, which I think is a very solid option. He is in my team. Yarmolenko again is another solid option. John Stones again is another solid option. Connor Roberts is a decent option, but he does play against Italy. Manuel Neuer is a good choice for Germany. Lindelof against Poland, he's a decent choice, but not a fullback. I think it would be better if he had Danielsson from Sweden, who would have been a better option if you wanted a Sweden defender. Gozens has been very good. He scored. Did he get 2? No, I think he got a goal and an assist, or goal and 2 assists, or was it 2 goals against Portugal? But he played very well, got tons of points, so he's definitely going to be in my team. Dumfries is definitely going to be in my team, as is De Bruyne. I think Jota may be a bit of a biased pick, but he did score against Germany. But I don't know if Jota's going to... Nah, he's not going to be in my team. Eden Hazard, he was one of the ones that I'm thinking to put in my team, but I don't think I have the money to do so. Gareth Bale is a solid pick, but against Italy, I'm not sure if that's too good of a pick. Schick against England is a very big differential, but it could work. Yaremchuk is another good choice, and Ronaldo against France I think is a decent choice, because if anyone's going to score, it's going to be Ronaldo, well, for Portugal at least. So I'm going to give this team a 7.5 out of 10. Now the third team on here is by Maxim Malovsky. Sorry if I butchered that name, but this team is very, very solid. He's got the Unai Simon and the Donnarumma as goalkeepers. They are very common. They are keepers who you would expect everyone to have, and the keepers who you should have in your team. Ronaldo is a good differential choice. He's gone for the triple Germany with Gnabry, Gozens and Havertz. Jordi Alba in there for the Spanish clean sheet. Donnarumma, he's gone for the triple Italy with Spinazzola and Insigne. Insigne captain as well. I think this guy knows how the captain and bench system works. Meunier is a very good option to face Finland. Dumfries, again, I think everyone's going to have Dumfries on their team, but he's a very, very solid option, as is De Bruyne, Yaremchuk, Yarmolenko and Depay. This is an incredible team. This really is. I mean, I don't even know what else you could even include in that team to make it much better. So on that, this is a top team. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This team is pretty much perfect. Like, if this was my team, I think it would pretty much be spot on. This is my team here. It is actually quite different. I think there's 5 differences. But Spain defender, I have Torres over Alba. I have Yaremchuk. I have Danielsson over. Yeah, I don't have Meunier in my team, which is someone who I could include over Danielsson. But again, decisions that I need to make. But yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Now the next is by Paul Jiteng. This is his team on the screen. I think it looks like a decent team from the first hand. He's got on the bench, he's got Courtois against Finland, which is a good choice. Alaba, which I don't know if that's a great choice considering how good Ukraine are. Pau Torres is a solid choice, and Nego is not really a great choice at all, if we're going to be honest. Donnarumma, a very solid choice. I'm pretty sure he's just, I think he's going to PSG actually, but that has no relevance. Donnarumma against Wales, he's in my team. He is a good pick. Rafael Varane against Portugal. really not too sure about that choice, so I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's going to keep a clean sheet, and he's probably not going to get a goal contribution. He's not a fullback, so Varane, I'm not sure on that choice at all. Spinazzola, Mounier and Dumfries, solid choices. Havertz, again, is a very good choice. Pogba, I'm not too sure about again. And then Ronaldo is a decent choice, but it pretty much cancels out having a, a Portugal attacker who plays against France and a France defender. So if Ronaldo scores, Varane's going to blank. So pretty much cancels it out. But Marcus Llorente is a decent choice, as is Weghorst, who's a differential. He could start up front for Netherlands with the Depay benched. Immobile is a good choice, and as is Havertz. I'm going to give that team an 8 out of 10 because of the Varane and the Pogba and the Ronaldo cancelling it out. I'm not too sure about that, and the Nega and the Alaba on the bench I'm not too sure about. And Llorente isn't common, I haven't seen him that much at all, but I'll give him an 8.5 on the team. The next team is by West Ham United, SP3. This is his team on the screen. It's a very, very solid team. He's got Stekelenburg in goal, Safanov. Obviously he's got that triple Netherlands, sorry, with the Stekelenburg. I think it's a solid choice. Dumfries as well. Depay is the only one in there which I'm not sure is going to actually start. The triple Italy is good, with the deadline being where you can make changes before the deadline. What else? He's only gone for one German player, which I think puts the rank down a little bit. I'd probably go for triple Germany on this one. I'm going to give this team an 8 out of 10 though. The Safanov, I respect that Safanov choice. And Akanji, he's a good choice, the Switzerland choice. I would take, if you have the budget, Ricardo Rodriguez over Akanji, but I'm not sure what the prices are. And yeah, it's a very solid team. I would maybe take Depay out, but don't take my word for that. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10 I'm going to give. Well, no, I'm going to give this one an 8.5, yeah. Now, Mohamed, one of my mods. This is his team on the screen. Now, he's gone for the double Germany. He's gone for the triple Switzerland, but you have to respect it as he's a Swiss man himself. Triple Italy, very respectable. He's gone for the Ukrainian defender, Zinchenko, against Austria. Ake is a decent one because Ake could actually end up starting for Netherlands, or at least getting some minutes. Glick is a different choice, but I respect it. Depay is captain. You need to change that, my guy. I'd probably give it to Berardi for the first day, since they play on different days. Wijnaldum's a decent choice as well. I respect the Kimmich choice. Not too sure about the Pogba choice, but a United fan at the end of the day, so you have to respect it. I'm gonna give this team an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. Now the next team is by Rajan07208320. It's a long name, but this is his team on the screen now. I'm not too sure about this team. Gundogan as one of the German players, it's a decent choice, but I mean, I wouldn't opt for Gundogan considering he plays quite deep for Germany. But he is a cheaper German option, which I do respect. Emerson for Italy could actually end up getting some minutes. I'm not too sure about that choice though. De Vrij, Eva, I'm not too sure about that. You should have probably gone for Windau if you were going to get another Dutch defender. Varane, again, they're not going to keep a clean sheet against Portugal, I don't think. Mbappe is a decent one. Moreno is a good one. Tielemans is a good one. Jota, not too sure about. Nego and Patterson on the bench, I'm not too sure about. As is Patricio. I'm going to give this team a 6 out of 10. Yeah. The next team on here is by United Louis. Dogs Lions. This is his team on the screen. He's got an injured Cancelo, which I think has already put him at disadvantage. But I don't know, I think Cancelo might be coming back into the team. That's what I have heard. But, yeah, he's got an injured Cancelo in there for now. So if he doesn't come back, that's a choice which, he's going to get 0 points from. Andy Robertson could end up getting a result or something against Croatia. Radetzky, I don't expect he will. Rebic could. Donnarumma is a good choice, as is Dumfries, Depay, you lot. Bruno Fernandes I wouldn't have gone for, considering he's not a great player under Portugal's system. Rafael Varane and Kante, I think you need to get rid of Kante. Yeah, he's someone who you don't really want in your team. Varane as well, not a fullback, probably not going to keep a clean sheet. It's not really a great choice. Triple Italy though, I respect with the Jorginho as the penalty taker, although there hasn't even been that many penalties to begin with, but you'll see the lineup before the deadline, as I've said a few times now. I'm going to give this team a 5 out of 10. Now the next team on here, the second to last team, is by Aryan Silkda. Sorry if I've said that name wrong, but this is the team here. Very respectable back line, well, bench, with Torres, Muller, Alba and Pickford. I respect the double Spain decision. I think that's solid, especially with a defender and a midfielder. Muller, the triple Germany, with Gnabry and Gozens as well. Gozens as well is a very good choice. Pickford against Czech Republic, we could end up keeping a clean sheet, but I'm not too sure. Vermaelen, Hazard and De Bruyne, I think are 3 solid choices. I fully respect that. Morata as well. Kane, not too sure about. Shaqiri's a decent one. He's gone for the Shaqiri captain as well. Rodriguez, I like it. Dumfries, I like it a lot. This is going to be a 7.5 out of 10 for this team. Now the final team on here is by Bielsa Lona. Bielsa's Bucket 16 on Twitter. This is his team. The bench is Hradetsky. Don't think we'll get points. Diaz, I don't think we'll get points. Pau and Ferran Torres, which could both very well get a lot of points. He's only gone for a double Germany, which I think you should end up going for the triple Germany, mate, if I were to say so myself. Dene is a good option, but he did have that mistake leading to goal for Belgium the other day. There was also Tielemans in the team. Sorry, I just blanked there for a minute. Windau in the team, I think, is a very good option. Alaba as well is decent. Yarmolenko's, no, that's Yaremchuk, actually, is a good option. Shaqiri is captain, I respect. I respect the Swiss choice. And Depay, we might not know what's up with that. But one thing that I have seen, he hasn't got any Italian players in here, which I don't know, it might be subject to change with the lineup coming out. But he hasn't got a single Italian player, which I think puts the rank a little bit lower. But I'm going to give this team an 8.5 out of 10. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on the road to 400 subscribers. Please, if we can get to 400 by the end of June, I think we will, by the way we're looking. But if we can, you know what? I'm gonna go big. 400 by the end of Matchday 3. If we can hit that, that would be highly appreciated. But this is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and goodbye.